Please introduce yourself and tell us why you're attending EMEX this year.
Hi, I'm Ross Moffat. I'm Sales Director of Everun. We're here at EMEX today to create a bit of brand awareness about what we do and why we do it. Where better to do it than in the City of London with all of our suppliers and friends around us. So yeah, that's why we're here today. Sure, Everun are renewable energy management specialists. We've been in renewable energy for over a decade. Provisionally we were in the wind industry, but recently over the last 18 months we diversified the portfolio to look at all renewable energy sources. Things from like solar, HVAC solutions, wind in itself, and software to help monitor and manage some of the efficiencies within businesses. Our core aim, I guess, is to try and reduce high energy usage in commercial industries and industrial. And we're operating currently throughout Ireland, and we're moving across into GB here in the next 12 months.
Where do you see innovation in this market currently?
So with the constraints on the grid as it sits at the minute, we're having to find alternative ways to try and reduce people's energy. It's not as simple as putting solar panels on a roof or a turbine in place. There's planning issues that are involved there, and there's grid issues that are involved there. So what we're actually working on are microgrids effectively. Ways to create our own grids and our own capacity so it's self-sufficient, so that we can increase the efficiency of the high energy user and reduce their dependency solely on the grid. So that's what we're working on at the moment.
How do you implement microgrids?
I guess how we implement it is that we would address what the customer is doing at the moment, look at all their overall usage and look at the bills. We identify when they're using it as well, because that dictates as to what method of energy reduction will be put in place. We'll then compile a report. On that report, we'll show out an inner workings of the costs, the carbon savings, and the plan. Because we have our own in-house project managers and our own in-house engineers, not only can we do the planning, but we can execute it and we can timeline it for the customer. So it's not a case of simply saying, here's everything that's going to cost X amount of pounds. We can stage it and we can show the savings throughout the stages, which is a big help for people because it's a lot of capital expenditure and sometimes they need to save in order to have that extra capital expenditure. So that's part of our overall plan.
What is the key struggle for energy saving right now?
Key struggles for energy saving at the minute is that people don't know how. They sometimes will come to me and say things like, can I put a turbine? I own a field out the back. Forgetting about that, there's all sorts of plannings and constraints that go into that, and even in the execution of doing that, that's maybe a 3-year solution by the time you plan it to executing it. So time is a big constraint for people. And people are under pressure to try and reduce their CO2s and their energy usage, obviously by 2030. So the sands of time they're running out, and now they're realising they have to do something, and they all need help and they don't know where to turn. The good news for them is that everyone have the solutions, and we have the engineers and we have the manpower behind us to do it. So I guess that's where we win.